Imagine this. News just broke of an impending disaster. What's the first thing that many people do? They rush to the nearest store, hoping to grab whatever they can to get through the crisis. But the reality is, the shelves empty faster than you think. The staples, the comfort foods, the easy-to-make items. They're swept up in a frenzy of panic buying, and if you're not quick, you're left with slim pickings. That's why we're here today, on Prepping for Tomorrow. We're going to talk about the foods that disappear immediately in a crisis. These are the items that people instinctively reach for, the ones that vanish from the shelves in the blink of an eye. But what if you knew beforehand which items would disappear first? That's power, that's preparation. Let's dive into that now. First up on our list is bottled water. Now, we all know that water is essential for life. It's not just about staying hydrated, it's also crucial for cooking and maintaining hygiene. In a crisis situation, clean water sources can become compromised, making bottled water a lifesaver. It's a basic necessity that will disappear from store shelves in no time. Next, we have baby formula. For families with infants, this is a non-negotiable. Infants have specific dietary needs, and in the absence of breastfeeding, baby formula is the only alternative. It's packed with essential nutrients to ensure healthy growth and development. In a crisis, having a sufficient supply of baby formula can make all the difference. So, when you're preparing for a potential crisis, bottled water and baby formula should be right at the top of your shopping list. Remember, water is life, and for families with infants, baby formula is a must-have. Next, we have canned goods and instant noodles. Canned goods, such as beans, vegetables, and meats, are a lifesaver when it comes to crisis situations. They have a long shelf life, often extending to several years, and are packed with essential nutrients to keep us robust and healthy. Plus, the variety of canned goods available means you won't have to compromise on taste or nutritional needs. Now let's talk about instant noodles. They are the epitome of convenience. All you need is boiling water, and within minutes, you have a hot meal ready to eat. Instant noodles are also lightweight and compact, making them easy to store and transport. And let's not forget, they come in a multitude of flavors, giving you options even in the direst situations. These items are not only nutritious, but also require minimal preparation. So when you're planning your emergency food supply, don't forget to stock up on these lifesavers. Don't forget about your furry family members and your need for quick energy. In a crisis, pets still need to eat, and their food is often overlooked. Having sufficient pet food in your pantry is essential to ensure your pets are well-fed and healthy. Stocking up on a variety of pet food brands can also provide a sense of normalcy and comfort for your pets during a stressful time. Now let's talk about energy and granola bars. These little powerhouses are more than just a snack. They're packed with nutrients and can provide a quick energy boost when you need it most. Not only do they have a long shelf life, but they're also compact and easy to carry, making them ideal for any emergency kit. You can even find protein-rich options for added sustenance. Pets are family too, and energy bars can be a lifesaver when you're on the go. Remember, in a crisis, every little bit of preparation can make a world of difference. Now let's talk about comfort food and beverages. When the world outside is spinning out of control, there's something reassuring about the familiar taste of canned soups and stews. These ready meals require minimal preparation, just heat and serve, providing a hot, nutritious meal when you need it most. Next on the list is peanut butter. This versatile spread packs a punch with its high caloric content, making it an energy-rich food source. It's also shelf-stable, meaning it can sit in your pantry for months, even years without spoiling. And let's not forget about our morning rituals. Instant coffee and tea might seem like luxuries, but in times of crisis, these little comforts can go a long way. They're easy to store and prepare, requiring just hot water to give you that familiar, comforting brew. In times of crisis, these comfort foods and beverages can make a big difference. Moving on to breakfast and baking essentials. Cereal, it's not just a quick no-cook breakfast option. It's also a great source of fiber and nutrients, and it can be stored for quite a while. Next up, we have rice and pasta. These carbohydrates are the backbone of many meals, offering versatility and the ability to fill you up quickly. You can make a variety of dishes with these, from a basic pasta meal to a hearty rice casserole. Now let's not forget about flour and other baking supplies. These are crucial for making bread, pancakes, biscuits, and other staples. With the right ingredients, you can whip up a batch of bread rolls or a hearty loaf that can last for several days. Baking at home also gives you control over what goes into your food, which is a big plus during a crisis. These staple foods can keep you and your family fed for an extended period. Next up are some basic but crucial items. Let's start with sugar and salt. Not just for sweetening your morning coffee or seasoning your dinner, these two are key players in food preservation and flavor enhancement. Speaking of morning coffee, powdered milk is next on our list. With a long shelf life and versatility, it's a must-have for households with children or simply for enhancing your beverages. Ever heard of food that lasts forever? That's honey for you. Besides its health benefits, honey never goes bad, making it a vital addition to your pantry. Then we have oats, quick to prepare, packed with health benefits, and perfect for breakfast or a hearty snack. Don't forget dried fruits and nuts. They're great for snacking and pack a good nutrient punch. And lastly, cooking oils. These are necessary for most cooking needs, and they have a good shelf life. These items not only add flavor to your meals, but also have a long shelf life. Last but not least, seasonings and spices. They may seem like an afterthought, but they are instrumental in transforming those canned goods, rice, pasta, and other staples into flavorful meals. Now imagine being in a crisis situation where your food choices are limited. You're likely to be eating the same things over and over again. This is where the magic of seasonings and spices comes to rescue. They can take even the simplest of meals and turn them into something special, adding variety and pleasure to your diet when you need it the most. Think about how a dash of cinnamon can liven up your morning oatmeal, or how a sprinkle of dried herbs can elevate a canned soup. And let's not forget about the king of spices, salt. Not only does it enhance flavor, but it's also crucial for preserving food. Remember, even in a crisis, enjoying your meals is important. Now that you know what to look for, here are some tips for purchasing. First and foremost, create a budget. It's easy to get caught up in the frenzy of a looming crisis, but remember, you can only eat so much food before it spoils. It's better to spend wisely on items that will last and provide nutrition over a long period. Next, avoid panic buying. This might seem contradictory, considering we're talking about preparing for a crisis, but panic buying often leads to overspending and waste. Instead, gradually build up your stockpile over time. This approach not only spreads the cost, but it also allows for a more thoughtful and balanced selection of items. Another crucial point is to consider your community's needs. In a crisis, we're all in this together. If everyone rushes to buy up all the canned goods, what will be left for your neighbors who might not have been able to get to the store in time? Think about purchasing a variety of items to leave enough for others. Also consider the nutritional value of the items you're buying. It's not just about filling your pantry, it's about ensuring you have a balanced and nutritious diet to get you through tough times. Be mindful of your dietary needs and those of your household. And finally, remember to rotate your stock. Use the oldest items first and replace them with new ones. This way, nothing goes to waste and you'll always have a fresh supply on hand. Remember, being prepared is about more than just surviving. It's about thriving. So as you embark on your journey of preparedness, keep these tips in mind. They'll not only help you get through a crisis, but also ensure that you're doing so in the most efficient, considerate, and healthy way possible. Let's quickly recap the foods that disappear first in a crisis. Hydration is key, hence bottled water is essential. Then we have baby formula, canned goods, and instant noodles. Pet food is important too, so our furry family members aren't left out. Energy bars, canned soups, and peanut butter are great for their ease and nutrition. Don't forget the comfort of instant coffee or tea and the convenience of cereal. Rice, pasta, flour, and baking supplies are versatile and filling. Sugar, salt, powdered milk, and honey are integral to preserving food and enhancing flavor. Oats, dried fruits, and nuts offer quick preparation and good nutrient content. These items are crucial for sustenance during a crisis, so plan and purchase wisely. Remember, being prepared isn't about inducing fear, it's about fostering resilience. Stay safe and stay prepared.